Now I'm going to upload my full 2022 Champions League final video breakdown again because, let's be clear, my prediction is unchanged. It's Juventus over PSG and Lionel Messi. It is still happening. Juventus will end a 26-year Champions League title spell at Cardiff, Wales. Juventus will make it to the final for its first final since the 2017 final over at St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg has Gematria 53. Juventus will win the Champions League at Russia this year. It would make the final for the first time since Cardiff, Wales. It will be off to St. Petersburg with Massimiliano Allegri as the manager. By Ronaldo. Ciao Ronaldo as Gematria 53. Without Ronaldo, Juventus are a better team. No one is forced to give the ball to someone who is craving to pick up his stats. Juventus players are free of Cristiano Ronaldo. Giorgio Chiellini will win as the Capitano of Juventus over at St. Petersburg. In Italian Gematria, it's the champions, that is I Campioni. Kylian Mbappe will be defeated, as well as Argentinian manager Mauricio Pochettino. This final is going to feature many Italian and Argentinian players that won this year's Euro and Copa America title. For manager Mauricio Pochettino, he is of Italian descent. His great-grandfather immigrated to Argentina from Piedmont, which is the region where Juventus play at. Juventus will end the 26-year spell. Chelsea is the defending champion. Chelsea is Gematria 26. COVID is Gematria 26. AC Milan is Gematria 26. Gianluigi Donnarumma was the goalkeeper of AC Milan. Also, Buffon's first loss occurred against AC Milan. Donnarumma was the star of Italy during the past Euro, and another Gianluigi will lose the final. Buffon was 0-3. Another Gianluigi is going to lose the Champions League final. Juan Cuadrado played for the defending champion Chelsea as a loanee before he embarked on his career with Juventus FC. This is why Juventus are drawn against the defending champions Chelsea. Also, Chelsea wear the Azzurri blue. They've had Di Matteo, Conte, Ancelotti, Sola, Jorginho, Emerson Palmieri, many Italian players on Chelsea. The Italianness of Chelsea is an indicator of the next winner. An Italian club will win the Champions League again 12 years later. It is all going to be a tribute to Italy as the epicenter of COVID-19 in Europe. COVID's Gematria 26. AC Milan, Donnarumma's team. The PSG keeper. Mbappe, defender Diallo of PSG is Gematria 26. Virus that ravaged Italy. Gematria 26. China is Gematria 26, where the virus originated from. Ronaldo left Juventus for the Manchester United Red Devils. He's going to miss out on this title. Devils is Gematria 26. Alexandro of Juventus came over from Porto. Juventus lost against Porto. The last final was held at the city of Porto. Sandro is Gematria 26. The holding company of Juventus is Exor. Exor is Gematria 26. Ronaldo failed to stay until the end. He is a fraud. He is not the Raging Bull of Torino. Ronaldo gave up on Juventus. This would have been his Michael Jordan moment if he stayed with Juventus to win his 6th Champions League title. Il Toro, Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls style. Juventus used to have the ball on the crest of its logo, that is. And this is why Juventus win the Champions League 26 years later. And this is why they're going to do so with manager Massimiliano Allegri over at St. Petersburg right after seeing Cristiano Ronaldo depart the club. So, continuing on, Juventus gets midfielder Manuel Locatelli. Its Euro sensation midfielder is now a Juventus player. He is going to help Juventus win the Champions League. He absolutely will. Giorgio Chiellini, Leonardo Bonucci, Euro-winning defense tantrum, Federico Bernardeschi, and Federico Chiesa. The next Del Piero is going to win the Champions League for Juventus, and notice how they wear the blue of Chelsea Football Club. Yes, that is exactly happening the way it is. It's also Sassuolo, Locatelli's former club, that has Jumanji of 26. God is Jumanji of 26. Messi is God. Messi is the Messias. France is 1-7 in the final. Messi fails to be 2-6 in the final for the country of France. It's not going to happen. Now, interesting that Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi have the Jumanji of St. Petersburg in St. Petersburg, Russia. They're totally going to make it to the final at minimum. Football Club Barcelona in St. Petersburg has Jumanji of 68. Now, this year is the 67th Champions League. This 68 means that Barcelona, Lionel Messi, may have to wait another year until his next title. The 67th Champions League final in 2022 has everything to do with Italy and being the epicenter of COVID-19. Italy, Wuhan, has Jumanji 67-22. Naples, who Juventus edged to qualify for the Champions League. Ronaldo quit on Juventus. Quit as Jumanji 67-22. Julian Draxler, German player on PSG, is Jumanji of 67. How about Napoli having Jumanji of 67? World's a stage. Juventus qualified for the Champions League over Napoli. Its first win of the season without Ronaldo is against Napoli on September the 12th. Bonucci, Lionel, Quadrado have Jumanji of 67. 67th Champions League final. Juve don't have Buffon, but it will win the title in the year 22. Parma, Milan, Donnarumma's team, Buffon's first final. Aaron Ramsey from Wales, where Juventus last made it to the final. Aaron Ramsey will play a role when healthy. Nasser El-Khelaïfi, Nasser has Jumanji of 22. Messi will try to end a 29-year wait for France to win the final of France. Messiah has Jumanji of 29. Adrien Rabiot, midfielder for France and Juventus, used to play for Paris Saint-Germain. As a matter of fact, he scored 24 goals with Paris Saint-Germain. Rabiot's going to defeat Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final while playing with Juventus. It's Rabiot that has the Jumanji of Messi in France. Federico Chiesa, Federico Bernardeschi. Federico is Jumanji of 47. France is Jumanji of 47. Leandro Paredes, Argentinian midfielder, is Jumanji of Paulo and Messi. The Krestovsky Stadium is hosting the final. Messi got knocked out over at that stadium. He gets knocked out of the Champions League at the same stadium. This is referencing his last World Cup in 2018. Forza Juventus FC. Krestovsky Stadium is Jumanji of 63. It is Paris that's got Jumanji of 63. And midfielder Jorginho Wijnaldum has Jumanji of 63. Juventus is 2-7 in the final. Juventus lost 1-3 to Messi in Barcelona. In 2017, Juventus lost 1-4 to Real Madrid. With Allegri, Juventus have scored 2 goals and conceded 7 in the final. Juventus is 2-7 right now in the Champions League final. Paris, Kylian, Ramsey, Chiesa have Jumanji of 27. Qatar Sporting Investments owns, runs, and operates Paris Saint-Germain. Chiesa, QSI, Dybala, La Joya Dybala, La Joya Dybala, the Jewel Dybala, is going to win the Champions League and the World Cup in the same year. Artur Melo, former teammate of Lionel Messi at Barcelona. Artur Melo gets the face-off against his former teammate Lionel Messi in the Champions League final. Artur is born August the 12th. Italy wins the Champions League 12 years later. Artur Melo was born in the year that Juventus last won the Champions League. And he is born on August the 12th, which is the day that Paris Saint-Germain was founded, which is August the 12th of 1970. The final is going to be played on the 28th day of the year. Juventus go 2-8 in the final because the finals being played on the 28th day is not numerology, that is coincidence. To get you to think that they're going to lose, it's a trap. No Ronaldo. SSC Napoli, the first game against Napoli. Well, on the 28th day of May, it means Paris has to wait another year. Turkey. Mathis as the matchup 28. Mathis de Ligt, the light one. Born at the Netherlands. Juventus won the 1996 final over Ajax 4-2 in penalties. It defeats PSG in the final. PSG has to match at 42. Juventus won on penalties 4-2. De Ligt is born on the day that PSG was founded. Dutch defender. De Ligt, Chiellini, Bonucci is the three-headed beast that is going to go head-to-toe with Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. And Alex, Sancho, and Cuadrado in their wing-back position. Juventus are set up tactically to shut down PSG. It's Turin, it's revenge, vendetta. Buffon has to match at 28. Achraf Hakimi, one of the signings of PSG, came directly from Inter. It's because Inter was the team that last won the Champions League for the country of Italy. He's going to try to spoil Juventus as a former Interista. Achraf has to match up 28, but the real story is Juventus is going 3-7 in the final. Remember when I talked about where Juventus scored 2 goals and conceded 7 in the final? Juventus will definitely score the first goal of the final. Dybala is going to score the first goal of the final. This game could be 1-0. Guaranteed, Juventus would score 3 goals and 7 conceded in the Champions League final with Massimiliano Allegri. And Juventus will go 3-7 in the final. Allegri, Turin, where Juventus plays at, Torino. Ronaldo failed to stay win his 6th Champions League title, Michael Jordan style. He failed to do that. La Joya Dybala needs to be healthy and play on the pitch. Lionel Dybala wasn't healthy for Lyon. He wasn't healthy for Porto. Angel Di Maria, Argentinian midfielders to match at 37. Draxler is to match up 37. Sergio Ramos does not get to go up against his Real Madrid teammate Ronaldo, but Chiellini gets the better of Sergio Ramos this time around. Classic Ramos-Chiellini duos in defense for Madrid and Juventus. Inter was the last team that won the Champions League for Italia. Internazionale and defender Presnel Kimpembe of PSG has to match up 73 and 163. John Elkann is the CEO of Juventus holding company Exor. He is born at New York City. He also obtained he moved to Paris as well, where he obtained a Baccalaureate Scientifique at the stage school Lycée Victor Duray in 1994. Went to university over at Paris as well. Elkann is to match at 57. It's Qatar that owns PSG. Qatar is to match at 57. Lionel Messi is 5'7". There were 66 prior Champions League finals. Manuel Locatelli, Manuel Ramos, Gematria of 66, crowned in Spanish and Italian, in Argentina and Italy's languages. Italian, Inter, Gematria 66. France is going to win 30 years later. It's not going to happen. Corona, Italian, Inter, Porto have Gematria of 30. Lionel Messi wears number 30. Moise Kean, Juventus striker. Moise Kean was a loanee to Paris Saint-Germain. He will defeat Paris in the final for Italy's 13th Champions League title. Kean, Juve. After Ronaldo goes to Man U, Italy's 13th title is going to happen. Ronaldo at 1-3 in the knockouts. Angel Di Maria, Sergio Ramos, Freemasonry, Andrea Agnelli. It's Leandro Paredes in Berlin, the first final in 2015, by the way, ending in year 15. This is where PSG comes into play. John Elkann was born at New York City, the owner of Juventus. His family, he is the son of parents with French Jewish and Italian Jewish background. So he's got both French and Italian Jewish descent. This guy's the CEO of the Juventus holding company. New York City, PSG, Alex Gematria 15. First final loss was in the year 15 for Massimiliano Allegri. So Adrian Rabiot, Hakimi of Gematria of Juventus FC. How about Juventus' last title at Rome? You know, if Ronaldo stayed, he would have defeated Messi. It'd be the first Ronaldo-Messi final since 2009 at Rome. For Juventus' first title since 1996 at Rome. But again, Ronaldo failed. He's a failure. Adrian, Rome, Hakimi, Sarabia. Can't forget, I can't recall if he's Spanish or if he's Argentinian. It's Rome where Juventus last won. It's Juventus that's Gematria of 24. Russia's Gematria of 24. Alvaro Morata. Alvaro's Gematria of 24. Ander Herrera's Gematria of 24. Weston McKennie can be the second consecutive American to win the Champions League final right after Christian Pulisic of PSG did. Weston is Gematria of 24. Sarabia's Gematria of 24. It's Lionel Messi that already beat Juventus in the final. This is going to be the revenge for Juventus. They're going to defeat Lionel Messi. It's revenge for 2015. Again, you have to pinpoint to the reference of Vendetta. So revenge is definitely going to be a top storyline in this Champions League final. Until the end. Ronaldo did not stay on until the end. If he did, he would have defeated Lionel Messi in the final. But Ronaldo's going to come to regret it immensely. Qatar in Spanish, that's Gematria 51. Same Gematria as Rome, by the way. That's why Messi's not going to win. Juve's first title since 96 at Rome. Ajax lost 2-4 in penalties. This is the significance of Russia and Juventus. Marco Verratti, a Juventus fan, Italian player on the national team, won the Euro, PSG midfielder. Marco Verratti, Juventus Football Club. PSG drew against Man City because they are next year's runner-ups. This is exactly why. Federico Chiesa, Paris, France, Paulo Dybala. Paris, France, Emmanuel Locatelli. Many Italian players. How about Bernat of PSG? Bernat's got Gematria of Juventus. All the storylines are there. Former PSG players, Kean and Rabiot, Messi's teammate Arthur, John Elkann, French and Italian Jewish descent, De Ligt and Arthur, born on the day PSG was founded. Euro winners winning the Champions League this time around. May the 22nd, by the way, adds up to 27. This is the match of Mbappe. This is the match of Paris. This is also the record in the final for Juventus. They've lost in 97, 98, 03, 15, and 17. Since 1996, Juventus is going to be 1-5 in the final. And do you still have faith in Lionel the Messiah for the World Cup? That is definitely the narrative coming into play. 1-5 since 1996 for Juventus by defeating PSG. 1996 UEFA Winners' Cup, Juventus and PSG. Another clue. If you type this in Wikipedia, this is the Super Cup. Could be a preview for Juventus' next Super Cup, definitely. You know what's another interesting fact? Is that the holding company of Juventus, Exor, was incorporated at the Netherlands. And it's Juventus that defeated a Dutch team in 1996. Which, if you do the gematria of Holland is gematria of 66, and there are 66 prior Champions Leagues. Definitely something to look out for Mata Stelic. And Mauro Icardi, he's on PSG. He's a former Inter striker. He played in Derby d'Italia against Juventus. And Inter was the team that last won the Champions League for Italy. That's going to be another clue too. I want to mention Mauro Icardi. 3-7 in the final it is. The last team to win the final at Russia was Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember how Man U asked him on 13? Juve are the next team to win at Russia for Italy's 13th Champions League title. That's what that connection is all about with the last final at Moscow, which Moscow having gematria 25. This means that Italy is going to go 25 years before the end of a Champions League title spell. Be forewarned. Lionel Messi will be 3-1 in the knockouts with PSG. It's totally going to happen. It absolutely will. It's going to be epic when Juventus defeat Ronaldo and Manchester United in the knockouts and then end up defeating Lionel Messi in the final. And Massimiliano Allegri was correct. Ronaldo destroyed Juventus. Juventus are free to play as a team without the distractions of the media, without Ronaldo's hissy-pissy fits, without Ronaldo complaining when he doesn't get the ball or when he doesn't score a goal. That is the burden that Juventus is free of. It's a great final. It has many storylines. JOYA and Neymar are the two guys that really need to step it up for their collective teams, in my opinion. And Federico Chiesa, this guy's world class. There is world class talent all across. It's going to be epic to see the Italy-Argentina connections come into play with the past Euro and Copa Americas.